Okay, thank you. I couldn't unmute myself. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to another Meditation Monday. Like our lovely moderator, Liu Xiu, just said, hopefully you're not having the Monday blues. If you are, that's okay. We can help each other to get rid of the blue and have more happiness and more peacefulness instead. One of the main things that my master always talks about, Lampa Dhammachiyo, he says that we should never allow our mind to be filled with negativity. And it takes practice. It's easy to say, but it's not as easy to do. But as we come and meditate every Monday, every Thursday, and hopefully every day, not just on Mind Stories, you're going to notice that the blues will come, but they don't stay long. And if we have any negativity come in, of course we're going to encounter negativity in our day, whether it's from people, situations. We can't control the environment. We can't control everyone around us. But the thing that we can control is our mind. We can control how we react, how we may have heard before that happiness is our choice. And that's really true. If we practice meditation, we'll be able to see how we should react in situations to be more happy, even though some situations are, of course, traumatic or sometimes are very upsetting initially. But if we practice meditation more, we can take that moment where we feel upset, or we have a moment of where we encounter obstacles, we will be able to manage that crisis easier with the mind that is stronger. So that's why I really encourage everyone to please keep coming to meditate, and hopefully it's not boring, and hopefully it's not boring to come and listen to the same topics. It's good review, and try to encourage you to keep meditating every Monday and also every other day, and every day actually, not just Monday. Please keep meditating, and I promise you it's going to make your life better in every way, especially for those of us who I'm really proud that we have our consistent fan base that always come, every session, every time. And it's very special. It's very special that you take the time to cultivate your mind and use your time wisely, because our time here is limited, and you're using your time in the right manner to look after your mental health, which is something that people need to pay more attention to. And it's something that many people are starting to get on that trend and look after our mental health, because today, day and age, we are so saturated with media, with our five senses, from everything, whether it's our phones, everything is smart now. Our smart watch, our smartphone, our smart TV, everything is smart. And it seems like our mind is becoming less smart, or sometimes our mind is becoming more clouded or more cluttered, or it's not able to handle. We may feel like we can multitask, but in the end, how do we feel right now? So sometimes we need to take a step back and give ourselves some time to rest our mind. Just like, can you imagine your body if you didn't sleep for, there's so many studies, right? If you don't sleep for 3 days, what happens? A week? They say that you can clinically go insane if you don't sleep, right? Physically, you need to sleep to rest your body, to shut down. And also mentally, you need to give your mind time to rest, give your mind time to shut down in the right way, with that balance that we've been talking about, with being conscious and being comfortable together, or being calm and conscious, whatever you want to use. Your mind is going to have time to rest. And when your mind has time to rest, it's going to be able to recharge and heal itself. Just like your body, right? You know why we have to sleep early, right? You've heard about you have to sleep before 10, or have a deep sleep before around 1 to 2 in the morning. If you're not in deep sleep, your body doesn't have time to repair itself. your liver, your overheat, your system, your body system will go out of balance. So your body is kind of course it's aging and it's getting older, but it also looks after itself every night when we rest and give it time to rest. And the mind is the same thing. If we give it some time to rest, it will also heal and look after itself the same way. So that's why I wanted to talk about just a little bit before we meditate is that, sorry, 1 second. Our mind is originally, and normally our mind is like this. It's clear and bright. And as we are born, right, if you think back 10 years, 20 years, 30 years as a kid, some people maybe older, when you go back, our mind is very innocent and pure as a kid. And even as an adult, we can still keep it similar to that state. But the problem is our mind, without meditation, it's very fragile and it likes to be absorbed or be influenced by things around it easily. And as you may know, our mind is like a monkey. It likes to travel, go there and see this and interact with everything. So the thing with our mind in its original state is clear and bright like this. But as we go into different situations, different environments, our mind absorbs and interacts with that environment automatically, whether we realize it or not. Like you can see in the picture, if you take your mind to the beach, what happens? We absorb the picture, we absorb the sound, we absorb everything through our 5 senses into our mind. So the environment and the people around us, the environment around us, it all gets absorbed and recorded and influenced into our mind. That's why it's so important to practice meditation, so we have some kind of way to clear out the clutter and get it back to this state again. Get it back to being clear and bright and ready to absorb new knowledge or ready to go on with your day, like today on Monday, right? To continue with your week would you want to continue your mind with where it's clear and peaceful, or do you want it to be filled with who knows what? And that's what happens. In this picture is actually pretty nice because it's, nature, but normally it's not like this. We go and if we had a chaotic day, or we encountered some things that made stick into our mind, it's gonna stay there until we get it out. It's gonna stay there and collect until we get it out. So our mind is like an open glass. Whatever we do, whatever we say, whatever we think, we fill up that glass every day. So it depends on us. What are we going to fill up our mind with? Are we going to fill it up with happiness, compassion, understanding, or are we going to fill it up with greed, anger, delusion, or are we going to keep it full, right? You have to constantly keep it full with positivity, or the opposite is some people keep it full with negativity, and that's the dangerous thing. Or another way to compare it is like a sponge. Our mind is a very good sponge. Wherever you put it, it's going to absorb that through our 5 senses. It's going to absorb everything. So unlike a sponge where it gets dirty, it gets used up, we can buy a new one, right? But our mind, we only have one, and you can't trade it for a new model. You can't trade it for a new one. So we have to take care of it and make sure we keep it clean and pick what we're going to go and absorb. We're going to go absorb more positivity, or we're going to go put our mind in a good environment or not. Obviously, we don't always have the opportunity to choose the best environments all the time, but we can try our best to navigate and choose who do we interact with and where do we want to be, right? We also have a choice. So don't just say, oh, I can't choose who I hang out with. I can't choose where I go. You have some choices that you can make, right? The wrong choices we've done, we can't undo, but we can choose to make our future steps or our future actions in the right way. We can't undo the past, but we can choose to make the future better by what we do now. Otherwise, we're just going to stay in the same place, right? If we just say, oh, I did something bad, I'm a bad person, or I hurt someone, I did something bad, and we just stay there, we're never going to get out of that situation if we don't take the choice right now to say that, okay, am I going to change one day, or is it going to be day one? Am I going to start the change today, or I'm going to wait and procrastinate until later to make that change? So we can choose to make it day one starting now. And the more we meditate, the more strong our mind will become. The more, I like to call it like relaxation shield, or purity shield from your mind. Every time you meditate, it's going to get stronger and stronger, and it's going to protect you from the negativity and the unfortunate circumstances that we will encounter for sure. So would we want to encounter, if you think of like, you want to go into battle without a shield, or would you like a shield, We can choose to have one. It doesn't mean we have the choice to make that shield right now every time we come and meditate. Because if we don't, we're constantly attacked by three things, like I mentioned, is greed, anger, and delusion. Very big arrows that are ready to shoot you at all the time, every day. As we go through our life, it's always ready to break our shield, break our happiness, break our contentment, and make us suffer. So that's why if it breaks, that's okay. We can rebuild. We can charge up again. We have the choice. So I want us to remember that okay, if your shield breaks, that's fine. You had a craving, or you gave in to something, and we all are still battling those things in our mind, the greed, the anger, and delusion. We all have it. So that's why we always have to come and make sure our shield is strong, make sure our mind is protected. Come and meditate. And if we do that, we're going to be able to have a strong mind, and we're not going to have any Monday blues, maybe not as often. And you're going to notice that it's going to get less and less. And the negativity that you initially, like I said, that our mind is like a sponge. It absorbs everything around it easily. But as we practice meditation, our sponge becomes smarter. Our mind becomes stronger. And it starts to choose to absorb only positivity and stop to absorb negativity. And right now, it's like we don't really have that filter. We don't really have that control, because we're still learning how to stop our mind. We're still learning how to calm our mind. And as we practice more, it's going to get easier and easier to calm your mind and stay calm. Stay, at the bare minimum, stay neutral. Instead of going, down into a really bad state, now you can at least stay neutral and react in the right way. Hopefully, I want to encourage you to keep trying, keep meditating, and you will get there, and you will be able to control your mind easier and easier, especially as we practice like we've been doing every Monday and every Thursday and every other day in the past. Your mind is developing and getting stronger every day from meditation. So I would like to encourage you to keep going, and let's take some time to meditate together so that we can build up our shield, so we can have a positive rest of the week. And also, as we go into the new month very soon, it's almost the end of May. So before we start the meditation, I would like to invite everyone, like always, to please take a moment to adjust your body. If you need to go to the restroom, or you need to drink some water, or whatever you need to do, please feel free.
Sorry, Mang Daniel, I think you're muted.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. Everyone can hear me? Sorry about that. But it's good. We can take our time to start the meditation. No need to rush. Okay. So like always, let's make it a habit to take your time, take it easy, take it slow. There's no need to rush into the meditation. Make it your habit to make sure that you take the time to adjust, allowing yourself the opportunity to find a comfortable position, whether you're sitting on the floor, in a chair, wherever it may be. Find the position that works for you today, right now. Because every day is different. Every session is different. So once you've found that comfortable position, we can slowly and gently close our eyes, naturally, as if we're about to go to sleep. Because right now is time to reset, to recharge, to rest. Not only our body, but also our mind. The key to meditation is to relax, to be comfortable. This is the foundation of a successful and deep meditation. Because only when the body and the mind is relaxed will we be able to let go, to disconnect, to reconnect with our inner peace and the inner happiness within us. So take the time to check, to observe yourself, relaxing and releasing every muscle from your head all the way down to your toes, making sure everything is relaxed. To make sure that any hidden tension or tightness is completely gone. We can take a deep breath, breathing in deeply and exhaling slowly. We can do this a few times at your own pace. Breathing in deeply, allowing the relaxation the calm, the fresh air to enter our body, spreading relaxation to every corner, every part of our body. And as we exhale, also allow that relaxation to come out, surrounding yourself in relaxation as we feel relaxed on the inside and we feel surrounded as if we're in a cloud of relaxation. And gradually, bit by bit, our body will begin to disappear, to become lighter, almost as if it's fading away. The more you relax, the more we will disconnect. This is the power of relaxation. As we relax our body, our mind becomes more calm, more relaxed, automatically and naturally. So as we continue to relax our body, we can put a small smile on our face, as if we're welcoming the relaxation, embracing it, greeting it, allowing the relaxation to enter. As we follow that relaxation inside, all we need to do now is to follow that relaxation. Allow it to be our guide, be our companion. It's the only feeling that we need to pay attention to. As we continue to relax our mind, give yourself the time to put everything aside. Just like we let go of our body, we also need to let go of all our responsibilities, all our burdens, whatever thoughts we have, whatever plans, everything in the past and everything in the future. It's time to come back to the present, because it's the only time that we have full control over. And as we bring our mind back to the present, we'll be able to open it and find the happiness, find a peace of mind. And through that peace of mind, our life will become brighter automatically. So it's no time, it's not the time to allow our mind to be in the past or in the future. Let's bring our mind back to the present. By using whatever method that helps you stay present, helps you stay relaxed, but also we feel aware of that relaxation. So we feel both conscious, but we have comfort. That is the right method to any meditation. So it's about finding the right tool for the right job. Using what method helps you to feel that way. Whether it's to visualize the full moon, the sun, a star, anything at all that makes you feel positive, helps your mind to be calm and comfortable. We can visualize it inside of us, in front of us, wherever and however you like. Again, as long as you feel comfortable doing it, that's all that matters. The feeling is more important than what we see. We should always remember that. Because the feeling of relaxation of both body and mind is what's making our mind more still, more calm. So whether we use the visualization or we use the mantra, repeating softly and gently at your own pace in your mind, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma meaning purity, Arahang meaning freedom. So by these ancient pure words, it will help to calm and soothe our mind. So that we can let go as our mind becomes more clear, more pure, more free. Every time we say the mantra, or every moment that we can visualize, or again, some of us may find it easy to just do nothing. Like we put a glass of water that has been stirred All you need to do to stop that water is to put the glass down and let it be. Let it rest. The water that's been stirred will become calm and still on its own, as long as we just let it be. The end goal is to get to this point. Whatever helps you to let go, gradually, bit by bit. We can use whatever method, or we can even switch. Using the method that works for you right now, at this moment. As long as that method helps you to stay relaxed, where we feel calm and conscious together, comfortable and relaxed. It will help our mind to stay present. And as our mind is in the present, we will automatically become content. And through that contentment, the relaxation will grow and expand and attract more and more happiness automatically, naturally. If we find that that contentment is disappearing, it's usually because our mind is no longer in the present. If it goes to the past, it's because we're comparing to the past sessions. Or sometimes it goes to the future, where we're expecting what's to come, wondering, when are we going to get there? If we feel this way, just bring your mind back to the present. Stay with the mantra, stay with the visualization. If we stay in the present, we will enjoy every moment of the journey, not worrying about when we will get to the destination. We don't need to wait to be happy. We can choose to be happy right now. As long as we let go, allow our body to stay relaxed, allow your mind to become calm, and this will be the foundation that becomes strong and stable, being able to receive and support the true happiness of our mind. It will come when the time is right. That happiness will rise like the sun, rising or like the full moon, escaping from the clouds. All we need to do is sit and wait, relaxingly, calmly. Every moment where we're calm and relaxed, or even if we just feel neutral, our mind is cleaning, our mind is repairing itself as it removes the darkness, the negativity. Before we know it, our mind will become brighter, clearer, purer. So let's just continue to relax our body and calm our mind together in silence. Sama Arang. Sama Arang. Take a moment to check, to observe yourself. Do we still have the balance? Will we feel conscious with comfort? Do we feel relaxed? Do we still feel aware of that relaxation? As long as we are aware of how we feel, and we still have that relaxation as a foundation, relaxation of both body and mind, our meditation will continue to progress automatically and naturally. But at any moment where we feel that the balance is off, where we feel sleepy or drowsy, try to simply adjust, whether it's to use the visualization again or use the mantra to help find the balance where we feel relaxed and also aware. Or if that doesn't help, we can softly and gently open your eyes. Take a moment to look at the bright image on your screen. And once you feel fresh, you can softly and gently close your eyes again and continue to meditate. Or if you feel uncomfortable physically or mentally, we can softly and gently adjust. The sooner we adjust, the sooner we come back to feeling comfortable, the better our meditation will become. There's no need to struggle. There's no need to force. Meditation should be relaxing and calming and easy. So don't be afraid to adjust as many times as you need. Because the moment you find that balance again, your meditation will continue only when your body and mind are relaxed, will your mind be able to connect to that inner happiness within. So there's no need to continue if you feel uncomfortable. mentally or physically. And when we readjust, it doesn't mean we're going back to the beginning. It just means you're taking a moment to pause, and once you feel good again, you just continue. Every moment that you have collected, it all adds up. It doesn't just disappear. So don't worry. Every mindful moment, every meditation moment, every second where you feel calm and relaxed, it adds up, making our mind clear and bright, bit by bit. For those of us who have that balance, find wherever you feel relaxed and stay with that feeling naturally, contently. us more calm, more relaxed. Through that relaxation, allowing our body to be relaxed, as well as our mind, giving both the time to rest, to settle. Filling our mind with clarity, with purity, with calmness. And as we fill our mind with these positive emotions and feelings, we will understand that true happiness grows inside, independently. All we need to do is to nourish our mind by giving it time to rest. And that happiness will grow automatically, growing from a feeling of relaxation and becoming a smile on our face. It's because we found our source of positivity inside. And this source of positivity is endless. We can access it anytime, anywhere. And now that we have found it, take a moment to share that positive feeling. Take a moment to wish, to spread your positive intention, not only to yourself, but to your family, your loved ones. Open your heart, open your mind. By positive intention, it will become positive words, positive action, positive habit. It all starts right now by taking a moment to wish. Wishing for everyone to be healthy, to be happy, to be free from any suffering. For those of us, or for those of who are already happy, may their happiness grow. And may everyone, including ourselves, be able to access this source of positivity through meditation easily and quickly. And once you spread, you can continue to spread your positivity, or you can continue to just stay relaxed and let go for a moment. Allow the brightness of your mind to overcome the darkness of this world. Don't let the darkness of this world overcome your brightness. Sabbe Buddha Balapata Bajje Ganang Chayang Balang Arahanta Nate Shirakang Bandhami Sabaso Sabaputta Nupavena Sabadhamma Nupavena Sabasangha Nupavena Sathasoti Bhavantu Te. Now that our mind is more calm and relaxed, we may slowly and gently open our eyes when we feel ready, opening our eyes while still maintaining that feeling of happiness, of calm, of relaxation. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully your Monday is a little bit more calm, a little bit more relaxing. And before we continue with the program, let's take a moment to show your smile and your relaxation to everyone. For those of us who are convenient, could you please take a moment to share your smile? Hopefully you found it. Hopefully you found your true smile from inside, and now it's time to share it. So please take a moment to turn on your camera, and even those of us who aren't convenient to turn on your camera, you can still smile and smile together behind the camera as well.
Thank you, Monk Daniel. So yes, I'd like to invite everyone to turn on your camera. We're going to take a group photo together. Let's give everyone a moment to join us. Okay. So show our biggest and brightest smiles to the camera. Okay, thank you. So if now we're going to move on to the Q&A session. So if you have any questions for Monk Daniel, or if you'd like to share your meditation experience, you can type it in the chat box now. Sorry, Monk Daniel, I think you're muted again.
Sorry. Again, if you could share how you feel, 1 to 5 as well, just initially to see the general feeling of everyone. If you feel anywhere on the scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, or if anyone feels more than 5, please feel free to press. And if you could expand as well, other than that, after you send the number, also please take a moment to expand or explain your experience as well, or share, and not only for yourself, but also for everyone here. I always, in myself, as a monk, I also have tutoring, or I have time to share and have meeting or have a group meditation and share it with my master, share it with my teaching monks as well. That we can, and I always find that it's very helpful to just listen to other people's experiences, whether it was a obstacle or even a good experience, because when you listen to it with a calm and open mind, you can find the things that you can connect to that can help you and also advance your meditation from listening and sharing. And for those of us who share, you also get that wonderful opportunity, or that wonderful gift that we share and give the way, or give the knowledge, or give the light that someone else may need, so they can overcome that same obstacle, or maybe they have a similar experience, and it can make them feel, how you say, like confident that they're going in the right direction. And if they meditate well because of what you said, of what you shared, you also have a moment, you have a share in that positivity, and you have a share in that making someone's life more bright from the inside. So that's something like I said, inside of us, there's a miracle, but when we still our mind, but we can also share that miracle to other people, and we can be a miracle to other people. So just take some time if you want to share. I see some 5s, some 4s, some 2. It's okay. Not every session has to be a 5. Don't have to, how do you say, feel like if you write 1 or 2 that maybe I'm gonna feel strange or something. No, I would like you to share and be honest, so we can help each other. So for example, for Vanessa, welcome back. Hopefully this week is a little bit better than last week, right? Or still the same. But at least you are able to still make it a habit to come, make it a habit to cultivate your mind and give yourself this time to rest your mind, even though, like you said here, that it's complicated today, mixing current events and tiredness, but it's okay. As long as it's like every session, it's like a small charge, whether it's not the best session that we have had in the past, but every time we take a moment just to place our mind down to rest, our mind is getting charged and getting better than not doing it. So be proud of yourself for coming, and just keep meditating. And maybe after this session, you can continue, or if you have some time later today, to come, and you can overcome that tiredness. And of course, also like every day, like today, maybe there's a lot of things going on, so it doesn't mean you're meditating wrong, it just means you need a little bit more time. So this is something that I find for myself often, is you need to take a moment and step back to see how are you today, right? So some sessions, it is because the reason for this is sometimes we're meditating correctly, but we question the method because we don't get the same results right away. And that's because it's not because we're doing the wrong method, it's because there's other factors. For example, physically, we're maybe more tired. Mentally, our mind may be more full with clutter. So take a moment to like understand yourself and know that, okay, you're not practicing wrong. It just maybe you need more time, and maybe you need to wait a little bit longer. So just be confident that, okay, you're practicing correctly, and then just find some more time, and it's gonna help to heal and help to get rid of whatever is bothering your mind. Okay, so please, I encourage you, maybe later today or before you go to sleep again, try to meditate too. So thank you for sharing, and good to see you, Vanessa. Janet, 4. Very good. Well, we even have some 5, 5, 5, 5. Very good. So let's see if there's any questions. From Jesse. Oh, Jesse. Today very stressful and can't relax. Weather also very hot. Tried to adjust many times and yet still can't make it. So you got a 2 for today. Okay, it's better than 1. So you got a 2. And like I said, with every session, I mean, even though on the scale it's like a little like, maybe I should change the smile. It should be, it's not necessarily bad if you get a 2 or a 1, because every meditation is, I'm sure you had a moment of where you felt neutral, right? For those of you who feel 2 or feel less than that, even if you had a moment where you feel neutral and you just felt like a moment of calm, that is a moment when your mind isn't feeling greed. That's a moment when your mind isn't feeling anger. It's a moment then your mind's not has delusion. So that little moment is a miracle. That little moment of where your mind is just like neutral is a huge step. Normally it's negative and we can go to neutral. That's actually very good. So be proud of yourself, because many people can't even do that. And sometimes we compare or be too hard on ourselves, but like we hear about these profound experiences, or even for yourself, you had a very good experience before. So when you just feel neutral, it's like you feel maybe like down. But actually another way to look at it is, don't compare. Just look at the present and say, okay, I got to neutral state. That's great already. And if you think about it, there is like 7 billion people in this world. And how many people can just like stay neutral? How many people can stay calm for just a moment, or stay still just for a moment? Think about that. We're just like one in, not even 1% of the population here right now, right? We have 45 people in Zoom right now. So all of you right here are, I would say, like very miraculous, very special, very almost like a very, I can't really find the word for it because it's so special, like that you take the time to come and look after your mind and be able to still it even for a moment. This is something that is very profound, and you should be proud of yourself, everyone here that takes the time to do it. And as you keep doing it, it's going to get even more profound, and it's going to get even more and more better. So keep going, Jesse. And even though if you can just accept the situation more and like just keep going and not worry, then you'll be able to find the air condition inside and let go of the hot. It's possible. Like myself, when I used to go on the pilgrimage, right, walking with my, if you've seen in January in Mind Stories, right, with the pilgrimage and walking in the hot sun all night or day. Before I was a different color from walking in the sun all month. And you find a way to, okay, let go of the heat. If you keep focusing on the heat, it's only going to get hotter. So let's focus on where you feel cool, where you feel relaxed on the inside, and that heat's going to slowly go away as you change focus. So you can give it a try in the future, or maybe later today. From Yoon Yok, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It's over 10 p.m. in Korea now, but seems like a fresh morning after a good sleep. I had a very long day yesterday, but all the tiredness is washed away through meditation. Wow, very good. This is exactly what I would like us to get, this kind of feeling. This is the best result that you can get from meditation as a foundation. So if you can get to this experience, this is very good, because it's not some people want to like get like some amazing experience, but actually this experience is already amazing in itself. So I'm glad that you can get to it, even though it's so late tonight. And I know that maybe you feel fresh right now after a good sleep, but when you are comfortable, take some time to go to sleep, and then you're going to have even deeper and refreshing sleep. And then tomorrow morning, you can continue. So continue with this feeling. You had that good feeling tonight, and then tomorrow morning, when you wake up, also continue to go with that feeling. Start your day with meditation as well. So thank you for sharing. From Yo, I have relaxed day, but trying to have a diet day. Only have light lunch at 3 p.m. and start to feel a bit hungry. Thinking what to eat. Best is to eat something light for dinner and still mind felt calm during the session. Yeah, it's actually beneficial, of course, if you don't eat heavily before coming to meditate. And it's something, sometimes it's something we need to be a little bit aware of. If you can adjust your schedule in the future, if you come to meditate, that, okay, I know I'm going to meditate at night, so maybe tonight's dinner doesn't have to be like full option, like, and you can come and meditate more easily because the blood isn't all in your stomach instead of going to your head, and it's going to make you feel sleepy, of course. So yes, if you do this, it can help you to meditate easier as well. And that's actually one of the benefits of, if you can, we can give it a try, is that on some special, in Buddhist tradition, like when it's a full moon day or a special ceremony day, we like to maintain the 8 precepts where you don't eat after 12. And you can give it a try to see how does that help your meditation in the afternoon, and also how does it help your meditation at night. You can still have beverages. You can still have, some tea or some yogurt or something like that, a light beverage to keep you energized. But if you spend the whole day meditating, you don't really need as much energy as you think. And yeah, you can give it a try in the future too. From Mohan, thank you so much, Monk Daniel. I am curious if you can recommend a single point concentration, like focus on the nostril breath. Like I am normally prefer a body scan meditation, but less focus often. In my experience, that you can focus, it's okay to focus on, in like you said, the nostril, or focus on actually any point. It doesn't matter where you necessarily start, because as long as that point of where we start is in balance, where we feel, as you say, concentrated, but it's a focus where you also feel comfortable. Like you shouldn't over focus on that point where you're kind of like forcing your mind to stay there with a lot of effort. We kind of have to put it there lightly. And let's say if you put it there at your nose lightly and it doesn't feel comfortable, I would recommend just relaxing first, just relaxing your body, taking some deep breaths until you feel comfortable, and you can try again and placing your mind there. Or you can place it somewhere else. So it doesn't necessarily matter where you start, as long as you have that concept of that balance between, a lot of times people focus too much on the mindful part and forget about the relaxation. And it leads to us not going that deep. Yeah, you can have like concentrated mindfulness, and like it can only go so deep if you don't relax. So it has to be together, relax and mindful. Hopefully you have an idea. From Vanessa, I have to go. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. See you next time. Please come back this Thursday. Thank you, Vanessa. From Jordan, thanks a lot, Monk Daniel. So peaceful meditation, comforting, relaxing. Thanks. Thank you, Jordan, for coming. And please continue to keep that comfort and relaxation throughout the week, throughout the day, and every day. From Esther, okay. Waiting. Today I started the session with a happy sponge. Very good. I thought of the cartoon character SpongeBob when Lumpy Daniel mentioned it earlier. Maybe due to the happy mood, light with crystal Buddha appeared. Oh, wait, sorry. With the happy mood, light with crystal Buddha appeared very soon when my mind came to the right point. Then I took a toilet break back and reset a few times. When Lumpy guided again, my mind calmed down. Along with Lumpy's smooth voice, quickly brightness came. The spreading of love and kindness ended with another form of soft and blissful brightness. Thank you, Lumpy Daniel, for the guidance, Sadhu. Wow, thank you for sharing. And I know from the happy sponge part is probably why you had this good experience. So it's very important sometimes that if we're able to, is to come into a meditation with, normally one step that we can practice in the beginning as a beginner is to come to meditation to relax and to calm down and to find that happiness. But another step as we practice meditation more consistently and more frequently is how can we maintain that calmness and relaxation throughout the day? As we maintain it, we're going to have a happy sponge, right? And our mind is going to be a happy sponge where we just absorb and stay with that happiness. And next time we come and meditate, we start with like an investment of happiness, a bonus of happiness. And we can build off of that instead of starting from nothing. So that's another step that we can practice for everyone. And I'm glad that you were able to do that. And it's very important if you can take a moment to, in the future, for anyone here, like want to keep improving is, okay, try to keep that metaphor in your mind that what am I going to go absorb later today that's going to make me more happy? Or am I going to go absorb something that's going to make me more upset or more negative? So try to do the best you can to go to the things that you know will make you feel better instead of going to the things that, trying to avoid the things that are going to make you feel uncomfortable the best you can. And of course, if you find yourself finding too many things that you're absorbing too much negativity, we can come and meditate and just like a sponge, take some time to get out, squeeze out that negativity and leave your sponge open again. And yes, like you said, if you start with that happy mood and you place your mind at the right spot for you, where you feel that balance, all those things are going to come automatically. The brightness of mind, the images we see, they're already inside of us waiting, right? So as long as your mind is relaxed and calm, you're going to be able to get to those experiences. The switch to turn on the brightness is just to have a relaxed mind and have a relaxed body and calm mind. And that's the switch that's going to create the brightness of mind. And for many of us, we may not be able to see it yet, but don't worry. As long as you feel it first, don't worry about seeing. It will happen on its own. And it's not something that we have to look for, search for with your eyes. It comes from the feeling of relaxation. We have a few minutes left. From Dan, the mind visualized image of my husband and me looking through a lot of photos for my work, but I tried to feel the sub-high point at the middle of the image as it was at the center exactly. Then the mind started to expand. The image expanded too. I didn't know how to handle it at the first time. The image didn't go away, so I must restart all over. Oh, very good. If you feel like that the image for example, if you feel the image you see in meditation, whatever image it may be, if you don't feel comfortable with it, do exactly this. Reset. Let it go. But if that image you see makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel relaxed, makes you feel like your mind is becoming more pure and calm, keep going. So it's up to you how you feel, okay? And also, so after you restarted, I didn't know how to, after I restarted, I didn't know how to handle that. Then my meditation ended recently. I felt happy and neutral. I must flip to recollect merits till the mind directed from the image totally. May I ask how to deal with that image next session? Oh, okay. So first of all, don't have to try to if the image is something that is making us feel uncomfortable, we can't really chase it away or try to fight it. But usually the easiest way to get rid of it is just to open your eyes. Like it's a bad dream, you don't need to stay with the dream, right? It's like a little bit different than sleeping, right? Sleeping, we're not conscious and we're kind of trapped in the dream for a moment. But when we're meditating, we're more conscious and we are able to okay, I don't like that. Let me just open my eyes. It's gone. There's no need to stay with what you don't like, right? And it's like if you feel physically uncomfortable, why are you gonna stay that way? There's no one forcing you to stay still, behind you, don't move. If you move, I'm gonna punish you or something like that. You're punishing yourself for no reason. If you feel uncomfortable, just adjust. It's okay. No one, I encourage you, everyone here, all the monks encourage you to adjust because we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel relaxed. And we know that only through relaxation of the body and mind can your mind become still. So in this case, if it's mentally something that's uncomfortable, you can just do that. Open your eyes and redirect your attention to something else. For example, you can open your eyes and look at this image, if you like, until your mind is focused on this image in here, and then you feel calm and relaxed again, and you close your eyes again. And if that image comes again, okay, open your eyes, look at this image. Do it a few times, and I guarantee you that image is going to start to fade away. Or when your eyes are closed, use the mantra to keep your mind occupied on the mantra rather than keeping it open for that image to come again. Okay? I didn't use the visualization session. Should I use visualization? Yes, it depends on you. If you use visualization and it helps that image not to come, okay. Or you can use mantra, whatever works for you. But if you use visualization, it can also be more effective because you're imagining something other than that image, so it's a little bit harder for it to come, right? If you use the mantra, it's the mantra is more about blocking out mental noise or mental outside noise as well. And visualization can help with visual noise. Does that make sense? Visual disturbance. Like when you're meditating and you see images that you don't want to see, you can also visualize images that you want to see, whether it's the crystal ball, the full moon, the sun, or as you said, the Buddha image, or whatever image you feel familiar with, and that image helps you to feel relaxed and focused on something positive. Why the image could expand like the crystal ball? Because when we meditate in the beginning, we use visualization. It's an image that we create with our mind, right? Create with our action, like we are consciously doing it. But when we get to a certain state, we will get to a different image, an image that comes out of the mind automatically. It's not an image that we created. So that's a different experience. And the reason why I expanded and the reason why it changed is because it's different from the visualization image. It it's to experience now, a deeper experience. So right now, just keep to stay relaxed, and that image will expand on its own. And whenever it's going to stop expanding or when it changes, you'll know. Just keep relaxing and it will keep changing. As long as you still feel relaxed, then keep going. So anyway, we are out of time. So thank you for sharing, and hope to see everyone on this Thursday and also next Monday. So thank you everyone for coming, and if you could, please, now that you benefit from meditation, also try to invite your friends, your family, and anyone that you think will benefit from meditation, and maybe they, you know that they need it. So this world can use more people who are know how to meditate, so we can help to make this world a bit more brighter, a bit more peaceful, one person at a time. So thank you so much everyone for coming, and I hope to see you next Monday.
Thank you, Long P. Daniel, for the wonderful session. And thank you for everyone for joining us today. Before we end our session, let us pay respects to our teaching monk together. Let's bow. Second bow. Third bow.
So by the positivity that you've generated from meditating within yourself, allowing your mind to be filled with positivity, every second that you've created that positivity within yourself, and every positive moment that you have done in the past, may all that positivity make our life more bright, more positive in every way. May all the obstacles be overcome. May you be able to find the way to succeed, to overcome any of those obstacles. And may you be healthy and free from any suffering. And may you be able to still your mind easily and quickly and access this source of happiness within yourself quickly and easily every time. And I hope to see everyone next Monday. Sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you, Monk Daniel, for the blessing. All right, that concludes the end of our session today. And I hope to see everyone here again for our session on Thursday. And please bring more friends to meditate together. Thank you, and bye-bye, everyone.